Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And I'm back at a park that I've been walking at recently. And every day that I've been to this park, the mama and the 3 baby deer have been here. And they're not afraid of me. There's Mom. There's Mama. And there's another one. Where's the other baby? There's another baby somewhere. And I was hoping that I would catch them again today. And they're in this same area, so they don't wander off too far. And they're in this general area. And sure enough, day 3, they're here. And where's the other baby? There's a third one somewhere. But I'm just going to stand here. And yesterday, they were so close to me. I was about maybe 3 arms length away from them. And then I just stood there, and they kept coming closer to me. Not even fazed by me. Which I just think is so neat. And then also yesterday, 2 little male deer, their little horns, you know. And they were just eating away, not even fazed by me. But I'm just gonna walk here, just kind of, and then there's somebody with the dog behind me. I hope the doggy doesn't come here and chase him off. Timing. Timing, as I talked about. But I just love to be here with them in their presence. And how she's not afraid of me. And to be here in the morning with them. And they're just eating. But I'm kind of concerned where the third one is. There's normally 3. Maybe the third one is still around somewhere. I don't know. But I see the 2. Where's your other baby, Mama? Where's your other one at? Where's your other one? Oh, the people with the dog went around, so that's good. That's good. So the doggy don't chase them. But yeah, she's not fazed by me. Not fazed. And it's just really cool. To be with the wildlife, you know. I was never a hunter. I was never a deer hunter. My father was not a hunter, but what's interesting is I grew up eating deer meat. He had a friend that worked for the Ohio Highway Patrol. And they would process the roadkill, the deer that got hit. And so my dad would get, for nothing, the processed meat. So I grew up eating the deer, ground up deer meat. We had deer burgers and deer roast and deer ribs. So I grew up eating it, but I've never shot a deer, you know. And I just find it amazing how some of these deer are very trusting and don't fear humans, because I think because we're encroaching upon their living areas. So I think some of the deer are getting used to being around human beings. And you'll see them just wandering around in the street, in the shopping centers, big old buck, just walking right through the Walmart parking lot, you know. And I think to myself, you know, this was their home, or this is their home, and we're just encroaching on it. And look at that. I'm assuming this is the same family, or is it just by sheer chance this is a different mama with two different kids? I don't know, because the other ones there was three of them, three little ones, but now there's only two here. So I don't know. Maybe just by coincidence I stumbled upon a mama with just two babies, and maybe the other one with the three is somewhere else. I don't know. But how wonderful that is. Anyway, I'm gonna let them be. I just wanted to share that, because sometimes people don't believe you. There's been instances where I was literally just almost like a arm's length from a deer, where I could almost pet him, but he just backed up a little bit. He just didn't quite want me to pet him, but I was that close to the deer, you know? It's just interesting. So a lot of times people won't believe you unless it's on camera. But there they are. There they are. I just wonder if that is the same family, because where's the other one? They're missing one if it is. And then Mama looks like she just decided to lay down. She's just laying down. Huh. And then there's the little ones again. Just really neat to watch them. Yep, there she is. She just decided to lay down. And then the other one decided to lay down. Look at that. Look at how they just decided to just kind of lay down. I don't want to end up in somebody's yard here. But there they are. Look at them. There's Mama over there. But yeah, I don't think I could shoot them unless it was a survival situation. You know? Yeah, I want to say that's the same family. Just now they're just missing one. Look at that. And this is where they're gonna lay down. Look. Isn't that something? Mama's over there. And they're just gonna chill out right here this morning. All right. See you guys later. Here's another example in this park, how the deer can get so close, as I was saying earlier. And I can just stand here and they'll keep walking closer and closer and closer. Yeah, I just enjoy watching them. And I understand hunters. And, you know, they have deer season here in Ohio, bow season and all that good stuff. And it thins out the herd. And there's so many that get hit on the highways. You see them all the time, the animals laying on the side of the road. And what I find fascinating is they don't pick them up. They just let the bodies just sit out there on the side of the road, just rotting. Even on the main highway, you'd think the road crews would at least scoop them up. And their bodies are still out there and deteriorating out there. You know. But see that? Watch, look. Hi there. Hi there. You know, we're here by a main, this park's right along a main road. See? So you have the contrast between civilization and then the land set aside, thank goodness. I'm glad that we set aside land for parks and for, you know, these animals to live. And but yeah, they get hit. But I understand. I don't eat. I'm not much of a meat eater anymore, so I have no reason to hunt. I had a deer rifle. I ended up selling it. I figured, well, I'm not going to be eating any. I'm not doing any hunting, so I sold my rifle. It was a Bushmaster rifle. Because I was entertaining hunting, but I've never hunted before. And never will. And, but yeah, I couldn't hurt this animal. Think what you want of me. You know. But I have no reason to eat them. Guy perked his head up. Huh? What? You gonna eat me? Oh, that's a mama. That's a mama. That's a mama too. Look at the, looks like the, what do you call it? Glands. But that's my thought on it. But yeah, nothing against people who harvest them and process the meat and put it in the freezer and they feed their families. You know. But I enjoy watching them. I definitely enjoy watching them. But again, though, if I was surviving off the land and I was in a survival situation and I'm dropped in the middle of nowhere and now I have to survive, then yeah, I would hunt and take an animal out like that, and then I would be having a barbecue for sure. Only if I needed to. But see, what they do is, see how they're just wandering around and then wander right out in the road, you know? Let's hope he doesn't do that. Yep, and they just walk right down the road like nothing to it. There he is. Let's watch. So he's going to walk along there, and then we got the main road over here. There he goes. Anyhow, graceful, peaceful animal. And this is what I enjoy. It's just me. And the hustle and bustle and people in the matrix over here. They're going off to work, doing their thing. making money, raising families. You know, I was once there, hustling, bustling, worker bee, in the matrix, hustling, making that money, striving, you know. But yeah, you can see, you know, a little bit of the homes here and people driving. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can capture some more wildlife on this morning's walk. Perhaps I found the lost deer. Look, see, there's the other one. That little deer all by itself. I just wonder if it's separated from the family. You know, I just wonder. Look at that. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Now there's two here. Two little ones. Okay, maybe it's a different family. All right. So they're on their own. They're on their own over here. So I wonder, maybe Mama is close by and I don't see her. But these two enjoying themselves. I told you I find those stones everywhere. I could have built a house with all the brick that I have found throughout the years. Everywhere I go. See them? There's one right there. And it's in there good. And oftentimes they have different manufacturer, different names on them. Different manufacturers made brick. Probably was on a road. probably on a road somewhere one day. Who knows how many horse and buggies rode over that brick. Look at it. See it? They're everywhere. Black squirrel. Look at him eating. See him? Yep. Got black squirrels. We got white squirrels. We got brown squirrels. I don't see those very often. See them? Just a darker color. And they're usually smaller. The brown ones are usually, they're fat and big. Here he goes. Up the tree he goes. Dog spotted me. The dog spotted me, looking at me. It's like, what is that man doing? Is he trying to get across? Yeah. Walking across the creek without getting my feet wet, stone to stone. Could I do it? Jim, can you do it? I think you can. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Cut across. Shortcut. What's the shortest distance between 2 points? A straight line. A straight line. See how close the deer are? Hi. Look at those big old eyes. Look at you. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? Just eat. Constantly eating. Constantly eating. And those ears. Sensitive ears, they can hear. Always scanning. Hi. Nope. He got scared by the dump truck. Got scared by the air brakes. Scared by the air brakes. All right. Watch him pull a branch down. See him? How they reach up. It's funny to watch them, and they'll get up on their hind legs and pull the branch down. It's really interesting to watch them do that. See? Look at him. See how he does that? And then gets the leaves. Holding it with his neck. It's funny how they know what to eat, what not to eat. Leaves, shrubs, your flowers in your yard. Look at them. Look at them eat that. Look at that. Look at that. When's the last time you ate something green? Plants. Eat it up. Look at that. Eat it up. It's like, why are you watching me eat? Don't hang yourself. Oh, ah, oh. There you go. Let's see if he gets up on his hind legs. Let's see if he does that. Stretches his neck out. Isn't that funny? Look at him. That long neck. Reach up, reach up. Reach up. Is it my same family? It's my same family. As I'm walking back and finishing up this walk, what are the odds that there they are in the same area? Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Look at that. And they just hang out in the same area here. I guess they feel safe here. Hi guys. How you guys doing? I'm just coming back from my walk, going back to the parking lot. And here they are. You have a funny feeling it's the same family, and one of them is missing. One of them's missing. Well, maybe it ran off to go do its own thing. Said, I'm gonna go off. And two of them remain. So there you go, folks. Nice up and close look of these deer. So there you go. There they are. There they are. As the world continues, mowing, hear the lawnmowers, cars. And here they are. Here they are. All right, so there you have it. Call me the deer whisperer. No, I'm no deer whisperer, but they're just a different type of deer in this part of Ohio where they're so used to people. They're not even scared to take off running like some other places where you can't even. You could never get that close to the deer like that. But here, they're just so used to seeing people going back and forth. And I notice other people walking, don't even really pay them no mind. But I definitely enjoy seeing them and watching them. And feeling comfortable, feeling safe with a human, where I could easily do harm to them. And but they trust people here, that they're not going to be harmed, you know. And but yeah, I just wanted to share that. Another beautiful morning here, and such a rarity here in Ohio to have such nice weather where it's not hot, it's not humid, it's just, you know, in the 60s in the morning, warms up to the 70s, 80s, just perfect summer weather. And a lot of people are on vacations now and doing their little last vacations before school starts, so perfect weather for people who are vacationing, or if they're, you know, up visiting this part of the country. What wonderful weather for vacations and families getting together and doing things, and just wonderful, just wonderful. Something not to take for granted. And so I'm definitely enjoying it myself, and getting out and enjoying the beauty, enjoying it, and being out here and healthy, and so I can't complain. So anyway, I will end it here as I go back to my vehicle, and about 11 o'clock my time, and continue on with the rest of the day. So I hope this finds you guys doing well. See you guys on the next one, and I leave you with some ducks.